y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are starting a new series. It's a double drop, so let's check out Dexter season 1 episode 2 titled Crocodile. If you want to help me out before we do get started, you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification bell, and if you do want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's just kick back and enjoy some more TV together.
I dream I'm floating on the surface of my own life. I'm the outsider looking in. Look at them. They can laugh and play. It comes so easily for them.
Right now.
Even though I'm not one of them. Today, I'm just a sea monster. Soon enough, I'll have to go back to doing what I do, enjoying days like this when I have them.
This little box of blood.
The ice truck killer left me a gruesome souvenir.
Bagels, brother, let me in. Got anything to drink? It's hot as hell out there.
OJ with us? I could never.
So how you doing?
Breakfast, which I already had, was fine, but... So what's up, hotshot?
All right. Get this. Lieutenant's
She was
looking
just
for that
waiting on him to
refrigerated
ask.
truck in every swamp, glade, and chop shop from here to the Keys. The truck driver threw a severed head at your car.
Finding that truck is your golden ticket into homicide.
Tell me about it.
Your time doesn't mean you can't look for the truck on...
On my time. What's with these?
I've got court.
Why is it we never talk brother-sister stuff?
Our dad was a cop, you're a cop, I work for the cops. For us, this is brother-sister stuff.
Green.
Brings out your eyes.
First he throws a severed head at me, like pieces of a puzzle. But there's nothing more frustrating than putting a puzzle together and finding that it still doesn't make sense.
One hand has its fingernails painted, opposite colors. That's definitely another message.
Spatter analysis for the Miami Metro Police Department.
You've been involved in quite a few cases, give or take.
No, 2,103.
From heinous to unspeakable. Did so while once again under the influence of alcohol.
Next year at this time, we're coming to visit you at Harvard. All right, enough corniness. Okay.
On some level, I even understand their pain. I just can't feel their pain.
He wanted to be around them to experience the pain because he can't naturally feel it.
Chambers' crocodile tears will get him. But until then,
Crocodile tears.
a little of my favorite tropical fruit. The perfect driving food next to a pulled pork sandwich. Also, I can keep my energy up for the day job.
He loves a pulled pork sandwich now.
First on scene, pulled the wallet. Still waiting.
Our boss, Lieutenant LaGuerta, entitlement, she has this attraction to me. I thought I was creepy.
Batter distance had to be a 50, 60-foot drop. It's not high enough for this kind of damage, so...
Get me a team on the westbound causeway.
She's good. I think there's something in his mouth.
Sorry.
It's just a death rattle. He's gonzo.
Right, too. No telling what this guy might have had. Call me crazy, Angel, but I think this is human flesh.
Hooked up with Sean last night. God, no. He smelled like cheese. He came over. We opened a bottle of Pinot Gris. Before I knew it, we were...
Stop that.
You don't want to hear this, do you?
No.
No, he does not.
If you two are getting serious, I'd love to meet him. Rita, the girlfriend, for dinner tomorrow night.
You can tell me later he's not good enough for your little sister? And then becomes brother and sister double dating? What goes on in that head of yours? All right, we'll go, but I'm not promising we'll have any fun.
What crawled up his ass? It's lab rats that make us cops look good.
We just got an ID on the body from under the causeway. He was a cop. Every excuse in the book to get out of making a next of kin notification.
Good cop. That's the least I could do. Call it in.
Oh no, his family.
W at my 20 need EMT and police backup now.
Hey, it's me.
This is so man. Going after a cop's family? Who'd do such a thing?
That's why we're here.
They still fucked up.
He still doesn't feel anything.
Ricky Simmons was under deep cover in Carlos Guerrero's family. He'd been working the gig for 10 months and everything was good, going after his wife. Now he's gone and pissed off the entire Miami Police Department.
Is there any word on the wife?
She should be in surgery by now.
There's an inconsistency somewhere. But it's the answer to a question we haven't thought of yet.
He can already tell there's something askew.
Look.
Ricky Simmons, a husband, last number dialed. I got it.
What's his deal?
Good work, Angel.
Well, actually, it was Dexter.
Sergeant.
I know, Sergeant's a little odd to me.
Well, I want some alone time with Dexter. Are you gonna kiss him? Actually, yes. Cookie.
I am well cooked. Eating with enthusiasm. I had court, crime scene, and more blood. Well, blood is my life, my job. Lately, the thing that surprises me most about Rita is how much I like being with her. That's why I think it's best to take it one step at a time. All over me for us to get together with her new boyfriend.
You mean an actual grown-up meal?
I pick you. And I pick my sister to chaperone.
How long is he going to be able to avoid that situation with her now that he's, like, made her think that it's something that should be on the table?
Miami's haystack. I just found the needle. Plain sight thing? One Pierre flagged this one and called me. The restaurant manager said it was here when he opened up. Is this the one you saw?
I feel like a kid at his own surprise party. This is the same truck.
It's hard to say, it all happened so fast.
But he's bluffing to her a little bit.
Why is it still running?
Back compartment refrigerated.
Fingertips.
They're painted, aren't they? They're gonna be painted.
Clean slices, no blood. My guess is he drained the body entirely before these cuts were made.
I had forensics do a workup on our last victim.
Severs the jugular, the heart does all the work.
Butcher.
I thought it was gonna be something scientific.
206 bones in the human body, but he gave us exactly what we need to identify the victim.
Fingertips.
Like he's leaving a trail of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, he is. So cool. I mean, horrific, but...
Another beautiful Miami day. Mutilated corpses with the chance of afternoon shower.
Last time I checked, Morgan, I'm the lieutenant. Which means my officers keep me apprised of all times, on all
she
things.
can't give this girl a break.
This blood? It's chocolate. It's on your shirt, too.
They won't find anything. Not even a Tic Tac. I know I would.
Your famous hunch is telling you anything?
He just has such a unique perspective.
This truck's not another piece of the puzzle. They are.
I think he's got a crush on you, Dex.
Yo, I was talking to Morgan, the sister. Vince Messick only swings one way.
Yeah, from vine to vine.
Vine to vine. Yep, knew they were going to be painted. Because it was such a clear message when he sent it to Dex.
This is seriously my friends.
Why go to all this trouble? What's this sick son of a trying to tell us?
Not us. Me. The painted doll's fingernails.
He doesn't look scared at all.
I think he's trying to impress me, and it's working.
But how would he know this would impress Dexter? Like, how would he know what Dexter does?
Kiss my baby and tell her daddy be home para la cena. Debra, I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Dead undercover cops, a typical day in the neighborhood.
The inner dialogue is so fun.
Lucky saw me.
National database kicked back the DNA match. Alberto Cervantes.
Let me see that.
He's watching him.
It's a dangerous world, Cadeno. Yes, and one can't be too careful, Detective.
Problems with alcohol in the past. I'd never try to hide that. My AA sponsor, I've been sober for over a year now.
So that's supposed to make up for it.
That it was my car that hit Mr. Price. I reported it stolen hours.
It's so fake you can tell.
Or forget Edo.
Ricky is dead? That saddens me.
Shut the...
Wait, you're not implying that Ricky Simmons was a cop, are you? I'm truly disappointed.
Not only do I have a dead
There's
cop,
no emotion there.
someone broke in his house.
Word out in the world, Simmons' wife was around. Maybe he tried to kill the himself. He committed suicide. It's a health crisis for you guys.
Oh.
It's a fucking coincidence your ass is in here.
Dealing bullshit.
He had... Yep. Skin in his mouth.
And you must have been a mother cat's cradle.
I never played it. She was running. Her phone call tells us that. The shooter sees her. She's shot high on the chest. And there...
She loses her cell phone.
So cool
she struggles with the coffee table, the couch, and then she finally falls back. Pop! There. She never got this far. Angel, meet our shooter.
DNA of Cervantes' flesh in Ricky Simmons' mouth?
Tell me you're sure about this. That puts Cervantes at both crime scenes.
We get him to roll over on Guerrero.
You talking about throwing him a deal? And then what, he walks?
Well, if he does, we pick him up on 100 other charges.
Us Guerrero, we can't catch the guy. He's untouchable. We already got a win.
It's not about your win.
I've seen this before. Whenever a cop is killed, it's like everyone's life has been stopped in mid-sentence.
Yeah, I could see how that would affect people in the department.
Davy Sanchez was a son, a husband, and a father.
Because it could happen to them.
Davy Sanchez was my partner. Davy Sanchez was my hero.
That was great. What, Dad?
And he's seen his dad go through it.
Ever since Davy was killed, my world feels out of control.
How do you fix it?
2 ways, I guess. Honor Davy's memory and catch the bastard who did this to him. It's not about vengeance. It's not about retaliation. It's about something deep inside.
My father had more than his share of pain. I'll have what he's having.
We know who
Wise
that
choice.
is. And he said he hasn't drank in a year.
Celebrating?
Something like that. Hey, have we met?
Doubt it. I just moved down here. Needed a new start.
Girlfriend or boyfriend?
Ex-wife. And she was all over me to change. Like she'd never done anything wrong in her life.
We all make mistakes. Unfortunately, mine usually involve lawyers.
I thought I was the only one who hated the hurricanes. Take it you didn't grow up in Miami?
He's like
No, I've
trying
had
to
to move
relate
around
to
some.
this kid.
But home is where
Yes. Get mine out of town. There's nothing a new city can't cure. Thanks, buddy. Next one's on me.
You sure you're good to drive?
Been a lot worse.
Horrible. So he did not learn his lesson at all, and he just got away with it. He's obviously not okay.
Sure hope he doesn't go out there and kill himself. That would be tragic.
But what did he want with the shot glass?
Matt Chambers is accused of committing a crime in Florida, as far as validating their own assumptions that Matt Chambers is a Florida bad guy.
Wow. So he does this a lot. How many articles was that?
Nothing a new city can't cure.
So that's what he's saying he's done. He just goes to a new city, it seems.
Father taught me one thing above all others. Matt Chambers, Miami is your last stop. If God is in the details, then he's in this room with me. I just wish he'd brought an extension cord.
Toying with us and like, where does to see it?
Yeah, Deb was saying to cut off that chick's fingertips. It's gotta suck, right?
This guy suck.
Guerrero taking home lobsters to boil alive. He usually leaves the killing to someone else.
Deb never mentioned how you met.
Well, she brought her car into my shop.
You have your own place?
No, I wish I did.
Oh, that's awkward.
Enough with the Inquisition.
No, it's all right, you know. If I had a sister with legs like yours, I'd be checking out the dude she was seeing too.
In front of her brother. Yikes. They're so affectionate compared to Dexter and his girl.
They could barely keep their hands off each other.
I can kill a man and be home in time for Letterman, but knowing what to say when my girlfriend's feeling insecure, I'm totally lost.
I think that's most men. It's okay.
Hands behind your back, walk backwards, and assume the position.
He's definitely guilty.
Exit cell.
Where we going?
Call came down.
You think the call to take care of me came down from the warden? Get used to it.
So that's for Guerrero. He said that's for Guerrero, right?
Brother John. Ding, ding, dong.
Fell unexpectedly to 273.
He's so awkward, it's cute.
Notice how the skin is gloving around the joints? Postmortem severance, meaning the victim was already dead when she was...
Why the different nail polishes?
He's thinking, tag, Dexter, you're it. I don't know.
Sherry Taylor, another hooker. To sell their bodies just to survive.
My sister puts up a front so the world won't see how vulnerable she is. Me, I put up a front so the world won't see how vulnerable I'm not. Only what my new friend out there is trying to say.
She has a personal, connection and emotion to wanting to protect and these women and find out who the killer is. He's fascinated. And he wants to get down to the bottom of whatever puzzle the killer's putting him through, personally. There's no emotion connected to it.
The captain believes you should be reassigned from vice to homicide. Congratulations.
You're a good cop.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm happy for her. I'm so happy for her.
You keep this up and I see a detective shield in your future.
I won't let you down, sir.
Because she's so excited. And that means so much to her.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I promoted you, didn't I?
Boop.
Hand me this ice truck, son of a...
Y Nina, tu hija, ¿cómo están? Tú sabes que ellos también te necesitan, ¿eh? Ángel, vete a tu casa.
Why would they put the subtitles in Spanish?
Was Kara sleeping with someone other than Ricky? Was it you? My cops, my precinct.
Carol was gonna ask Ricky for a divorce as soon as he came off undercover. She didn't wanna hurt him when he was on the case.
That's why he volunteered to do the house call.
There's nobody in this building more motivated to get
revenge,
justice.
The way he was pouring water into her mouth and she was in the hospital bed too was very, very caring. I've seen like lots of little signs that there was something.
As they stun the animals before butchering them. It's the humane thing to do. They're the lucky ones. Meet me at Loco's Crab Shack, totally. Good news is he'll still be here when I come back for our own personal happy hour.
My little sister's all grown up and transferred to homicide.
Say the actual words. I thought her head would explode.
Yeah, it looked
Really
like her
proud
head
of
was
you.
about to explode.
But you had my back the whole way, and I appreciate it. That's why I wanted to share this moment with you.
So Sean was busy.
Turns out there's another woman.
Sean the mechanic is married.
Imagine me picking the wrong guy, huh?
Oh, no.
I dumped his married ass. Drama and the tension and the uncertainty.
Yeah, I'm a lucky guy.
Why is... That's Guerrero, right?
Jesus, Dad, it's called being on time. You ever hear of it?
The captain and I had a discussion.
Yeah, well, maybe you should... Wait, what kind of bad day?
Judge said the bust wasn't righteous and let him walk.
Bad guy kills a cop and nothing happens?
Life's not fair, Dexter.
Can't you do something?
No.
World just keeps spinning out of control?
The world can always be set right again.
Balance.
That guy kills a cop and nothing happens. Not anymore.
What's he gonna do?
Damn it here emotion-wise.
Nature calls.
But this is a personal feeling right here.
Does it go away because I have a chance to rid the
Because he
world
saw
of a
what his
cop
father
killer and balance the
lived through.
books? Do I just ignore everything my father taught me about how to do this right?
I don't give a shit about your goddamn problems.
Oh, Dex.
You looking at?
Remember, Dad told you how to get away with it. Crocodile tears. There he is.
And you. We meet again. For the last time. Some people believe that. Problem is, I don't.
But it's true. I was set up.
By whom?
And they needed someone to blame. It's a natural thing to do when you're grieving.
So then none of this is your fault.
I swear.
Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
Has chosen to live in a dangerous world. My truth is, that world doesn't need me to balance its books. Matt Chambers, just a change of address. You'll like it here. You and your neighbors have so much in common.
Another head. Another message.
The worst thing about finally putting together a puzzle is finding there are missing pieces.
So now the body's gone.
But a message. Come find me. There are no secrets in life, just hidden truths that lie beneath the surface.
No secrets in life, just hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. The inner dialogue is so good, like you remember so much of what he says because there's so much depth to his thought process and what he's telling us. But what I love so much about this series is like there's always like some smaller killer that he gets within the episode, but then there's this bigger picture killer that we're also focusing on that we get to see the story just like play out in such a really, really cool way. So I'm totally into this. I can't wait to get to the next episode. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this big, beautiful world, spread some light and love, and maybe make somebody smile. I'll see you guys in the next episode.